I've trimmed away a little bit of the excess wood, but before I actually cut out the tenon, I have to cut angles on the sides, essentially what's the heel of the neck. The neck goes into the body at about a 3-degree angle, and that gives it just the right amount of pitch so that I have the bridge height that I'm looking for, or the fretboard height at the bridge that I'm looking for. So I've got this adjustable square, well, it's a compass actually with a straight edge on it, and I've set it for a 3-degree line, and I'm going to mark both sides of the neck with that 3-degree line. Now I will score this line with a knife. And then I'll deepen it with a very thin razor saw that has a 0.010 of an inch kerf. Now I'll do the same thing on the other side. Okay. So now I have angles cut on both sides of the neck. And this one I have to go a little bit deeper because it's not quite to where I'm going to be routing out the shape of the neck. There. Now I've got the angles cut, and I will use this handy template that I bought for routing out the neck. I'll rough cut around where the tenon is going to go, because there's no reason to stress the router with doing that much wood removal. So get this mounted with double-sided tape and have a go at it. Okay, that's the idea. I'll have to use a chisel to clean up the shoulder here. The router bit is curved, obviously, and you can't make a clean cut in there. but that won't be too much of a problem. The next thing I'm going to do is route the pocket for the tenon to go into. I have a template for that also. And what I'm going to do is line it up with the holes that I drilled for the bridge and tail piece. I don't want to use screws because the screws would enlarge the holes. So I use these little wooden dowels. And then it still wiggles a little bit. I will anchor it down with a couple of clamps, and then I can route this. There we go. Okay, so there's the idea. The exact depth of the cut doesn't really matter that much. There's always going to have to be some amount of wood removed from the bottom of the tenon, and the amount really just depends on how deeply this goes in. I'll have to do some fitting, but that's pretty much how it's going to go. And I'll do the fitting some other day because it's getting kind of late.